Hi, I'm sommelier Pierre, and I've been getting a lot of questions lately about the different amounts you'll get at a wine tasting versus at a restaurant or wine bar. So what we have here is the different ranges by ounce of what you'll get, so you can know what it looks like and know what to expect when you go to a wine tasting or to a wine bar. Right here, this is a 1 ounce pour. This is just enough to swirl around, to smell the wine, to see the color, to assess it, to make sure that it's still fresh. But a minimal amount, that's usually the pour that you would get when a bottle of wine is presented to you, and for you to make sure that it is good enough for you to drink. This is a 2 ounce pour. This is typically the pour that I would do when I'm doing a private tasting or tasting event and I'm sharing with a bunch of different people. 2 ounces is quite enough for you to figure out whether you like or dislike the wine. You can figure out a lot in 2 ounces. 3 ounces is a bit heavier. A good amount for when you're going to do flights. This will be a common amount for when you're going and getting wine flights. A lot of times there's places they'll have the smaller glasses. But yeah, just a good amount. You can swirl, you can enjoy it, and you can move on to the next wine. Just for visibility's sake, this is a 4 ounce pour. There's not a lot of places that will pour you a 4 ounce pour, but I just wanted to show you the differences there. Now 5 ounces is popular in some restaurants. This is a good amount. Sometimes you'll get this. It'll look different in different shaped glasses. So, like how high it comes up depends on the shape of the glass, how wide the bowl is, and a bunch of different factors. I ran out of red wine, so I used rosé for the next two, but this is a 6 ounce pour, very similar. You'll see this often as well. So at a lot of different establishments, they'll pour you 6 ounces instead of the 5. So with this glass being kind of short and narrow, it's hard to get a good swirl on it. But yeah, that's 6 ounces of wine for you. And it's a 7. There are places that will pour you 7 ounces. By the glass, you'll typically see either 5, 6, or 7 ounces when you're ordering by the glass. But you'll see that on the, if it's not on the menu, if it's not on the wine list, as far as how many ounces you get per pour, feel free to ask the waiter and they'll let you know, or the waitress. There's plenty of places that I've been to where they'll serve either a 3, a 6, or a 9 ounce pour. And those options make your experience everything that you want it to be. You can customize your experience. You can have 3 ounces of one and 9 of another. The reason that I did 2 ounces for, see, I recently had a wine tasting event where I hosted a small group of 18 people, 1.5 ounces per glass, and it worked out perfectly. If I had 6 more people in the party, I probably would have had to go down to 1 ounce per pour. So, and if we had 6 less, I would have went up to 2 ounces per pour. So I did all this. You can just practice so you can know how much goes into the glass. You'll know just by kind of eyeing it and get that from experience. But that explains why you might get a different amount of ounces per pour at a tasting versus a flight night versus just a full pour. Leave me a message in the comments. Let me know why you think I went with 1.5 ounces for 18 people, and what scenarios I would go up to 1 ounce, up to 2 ounces, or down to 1 ounce. I think I'm gonna go from a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ounces. I'm gonna bump this up to 6. Cheers.